Good evening, you guys. Welcome back to my channel, Veterans Lifting Veterans. I know it's been a minute since I put out a video, but I do have a lot of content for you. And it's just a matter of me taking my time to put it out. And so I've been so busy lately, but oh my God, I got a lot of stuff that I want to share with you guys. And some is going to benefit some of you. And then for some of you, it may not benefit because you may already know, but someone that, you know, in your family, it may benefit them. So once again, welcome back to my channel, Veterans Lifting Veterans. And on this channel, as you guys know, the only thing we put out is information that benefits veterans. It doesn't matter if it's financial or emotional support, mentally, anything that you think that's going to benefit one of your fellow veterans or their family members. You can come in the comment section and you can drop a link below, as long as you're not dropping any links that's connected with spam, because everything that we put out on this channel, we try to stay true to the cause, and that's lifting veterans up in any type of way. Now, you guys have asked me to put out some information on different states. And trust me, your questions have not gone unnoticed. I've been jotting the things down and doing some research and contacting other people so that I can get that information out to you guys. But just bear with me. Have a little bit of patience with me, because I got tons of stuff that I want to put out to you. But today, you guys, I want to tell you guys about space available travel. I want to talk a little bit about it. Space available travel. Now, I just got back from Japan, and believe it or not, you guys, I paid $22.10 to fly from Seattle, Washington to Japan. Now, of course, I live in South Carolina, so my flight from South Carolina to Seattle was on me. So I just caught the most economical flight that I could, so to keep my trip as economical as I possibly could. So I flew from South Carolina to Seattle because that was the way of me getting over to Japan on a space available flight. So now, in order to take that space available flight, well, first you must have your ID card, whether it's active duty or retired. And you must have the retired ID card if you are retired, okay? And it's not just for you, but it's also for your family members, your dependents. So now, space available. Let's talk a little bit about that. It's just what it says, space available. So if you're trying to get to Japan or Hawaii or Korea and you're looking for an economical way to do it, space available is the way to do it. Now, number one, the first thing you must do is be flexible. Because if you're not flexible, then you're going to get stressed out, because you might get bumped from that flight and you may have to catch a flight on another day. And yes, I experienced that, or should I say we experienced that. It was 4 of us that went together, and oh man, we had a ball. The experience, we had a ball, but I just wanted to share it with you. So let me stay on track. So stay flexible. So the first day, the first thing you must do is you must make yourself available. So if you're looking at your trip being maybe a week, set aside about 2 weeks for yourself, okay? So when you set that 2 weeks aside, then you kind of set your time within those 2 weeks. Now, once you have your time set out and you're free, you know, any appointments or anything you might have, free up, because you don't want to have the stress of, oh man, I got to get back because I have this appointment that I got to go to. But no. So if you have that time set aside, then you don't have to worry about that if you get bumped, okay? So the first thing you have to do after you've gotten that stuff squared away with your time and everything, you have to fill out this form online. It's the through the mobility air mobility command, and that's space A. And I'm going to drop the link in the comment section so that all you have to do is click on that link. And when you fill that form out, now, so let's just say you're going from Seattle to Japan. I'll just use my trip. All right. So you fill out that form, and you have to fill that form out as if you're leaving from Seattle to Japan. And then you have to fill that form out again for Japan coming back into Seattle, because you have to get on their manifest. And once you're registered, that registration lasts for 3 months. So, you're good to go. So once you fill out that form, and then it's uploaded to the Mobility Air Command's portal. And when you go to check in, they'll pull you up and they'll see you that you have registered. Now, if you decide to go and you know that you're going, go ahead and fill that form out immediately, because when they're calling the roll the morning of, it's after the active duty, then it's a first come, first serve. So if you filled your form out the night before and you have a family of 6 that filled their form out 3 weeks ago, then that family of 6 will be priority to you. So so once you do that, now, when you get to your location in which you're about to fly out, you go and you check in with Mobility Air Command, and you make sure that your registration paperwork is filled out within the command. And that puts you on the manifest for roll call. And then if they tell you that roll call is 07:30 the next morning, you want to make sure you're there at 06:30 the next morning. Go up front to the kiosk or to the person that's handling the passengers. Check in just to make sure that they have you listed as already registered, okay? It's just precautionary measures, because you all know things sometimes drop through the cracks. But so once you do that, then they'll tell you roll call is at 07:30. Okay, so they'll come out and they're gonna call the roll, and they're gonna tell you who got seats. So if you were one of the lucky ones, and you probably will be, you will get your seat, and then you'll go up to the kiosk and or the agent, and of course you're going to pay for your ticket, and then you're just going to go through normal protocol, TSA, and just like anything else, and you're going to wait for your flight to come out, and then you're gonna take your flight. And like I said, we just flew over to Japan for $22.10. Now, remember I told you earlier that you have to fill that form out to come back to the U.S. as well. All right. So now, when we were getting ready to fly back out of Japan, we went through the same process, standing a chance of being bumped, but we were not bumped. We got on that first flight out, and we were able to get back into Seattle on the original date that we chose. But remember, like I said, you have to fill this Mobility Air Command form out twice at least. Now, and it's a simple form to fill out, but when you guys click to go through the form, you're going to see all the different locations in which you can fly out of. And it's going to show on there, and all you do is check the box and where you're going to be flying out of and where you're going flying into. And then when on your way back, where you're flying out of and where you're going to fly into, coming back into the U.S. Now, just because you flew out of Seattle to get there, that does not mean that you have to fly back in to Seattle to get back into the United States. As long as you have your Mobility Air Command form filled out and it is correct, they're going to ask you for everything. And it's simple, really simple to fill out. I think you put your name, your rank, and like for if you're on active duty, you're going to put your leave dates. But if you're not on active duty, you just leave that blank because you don't have any leave dates. So yeah, so that's pretty much that's the basic rundown of how space available travel work. It's really simple, you guys, and it's fun. Now, like I said, it was 4 of us that went. Okay, so the cost to get me from South Carolina to Seattle, and from Seattle to Japan, and staying over in Japan for a whole week and back to Seattle to South Carolina was less than $1,000. And that included food, that included rental car, that included gas for the rental car. That also included lodging at Yokota Air Base. So that's what we did. Keeping it economical, we stayed on base. 4 of us, we split the cost 4 ways. Oh my gosh, very economical. So that's I just wanted to share that with you because that is, if you're worrying about finances and if that's what's keeping you back from traveling, consider space available travel. It's available to us. It's available to your family, as it's something that you've earned, and it's a fun way to travel. We met some wonderful people. I got the experience to hang out in Japan, and yeah, I didn't think I would ever get to go there. I really enjoyed the trip, you guys. So if you have any questions about it, and you can drop it down in the comment section. And I'm sure that other veterans have already experienced the space available travel treat, because that's what it was really for me. It was a treat to be able to go over to Japan for that small amount of money. And that trip, the entire trip, we were gone for like 2 weeks. And we added it up, and it was less than $1,000 a piece, you guys. So it was fun. The people that I was with, we had a great time together. And hey, I just want to, the young lady that actually, she's the expert in this thing, in Shakisha, I just wanted to call your name and let you know that I really appreciate you for allowing me to get that experience through you. And that way I was able to share it with my veterans here at Veterans Lifting Veterans. So guys, if you would hit like and subscribe, if you hadn't already subscribed to my channel, hit like and subscribe so I can continue to bring this content to you. Again, today was all about space available travel. If you guys have any questions, please put it in the comment section, because no question is a dumb question, and your question will probably help someone else. Once again, you guys, Veteran Lifting Veterans, I appreciate your support. Keep supporting me. Space available travel is the way to go, guys. It is the way to go. Trust me. Once again, I can't really begin to tell you just how much I enjoyed it. If I can upload some pictures from the trip, I will. But if I can't, my technical abilities are not the best, but I will try my best to get them out there to you. But man, we went to the Space Needle. We went to Shibuya Crossing in Japan. Oh, I can't begin to, I hit a couple of casinos. I went to this casino called Muckleshoot Casino. And we just so happened to be, it was for veterans, okay? We just so happened to be in Muckleshoot Casino in Seattle, Washington, right outside of Seattle, on Veterans Day weekend. They had a promotion where they were honoring their veterans. And all you had to do was be playing on one of the tables or in one of the slot machines, and you were registered to possibly win. Well, guess who won, you guys? I just happened to be playing on the table. They called my name, and I won. I won $3,400 in free play. Well, it was $1,700 that I actually won. And because I had my military ID on me, they doubled it. So it ended up being $3,400 in free play. Just some of the things that happened on that trip that we had. And I wanted to share that with you guys. But space available travel is the way to go if you have patience and if you have time. And just relax. I know that a lot of us deal with PTSD and anxiety. And let's talk about a little bit about anxiety with the space available travel. That is why it is so important that you go with someone who's calming for you, because even though it's probably not something you would have done by yourself, but because that person or people are with you, it keeps you on a level of knowing that they have your six, and it keeps you at a calm nature. So yeah, so your anxiety may kick in because of the people and the unknown, but because I was with people that, they may, I don't know, it's just their atmosphere, their aura that kept me comfort, because sometimes the unknown is what is what actually, you know, kind of gives us it sets our anxiety off. And then once again, knowing that those people have your six. But yeah, so space available travel, you guys gotta experience it. And like I said, if you have any questions, go ahead in the comment section, put it in the comment section. If I don't come out there and answer it, probably someone that's already been on Space A may come in and answer it. But I just want you guys to experience that. That's one of the benefits as a veteran, honorably discharged veteran that you get, and you cannot beat it. So I'm planning for the next one now, and I'm not going to even say where I'm going because I don't really know. I may get up one morning and decide that I'm going to be going to Hawaii. I just don't know. But yeah. So once again, you guys, veteran lifting veterans. I hope to see you guys on the next Space Available Travel. Take care, and we will chat soon.